prisoners used scalpels to cut the train floor. When the train entered a switch track, they used the massive noise as cover and removed a metal plate from the carriage. The guards on the roof didn't notice anything. They inserted the metal plate into the floor gap. Through the joint efforts of several people, they successfully pried open a large hole in the floor. When the train was about to enter the station, the train's speed came down. Ryan was the first to crawl out of the hole. To give everyone a demonstration, his body slid along the tracks for a short distance. Then he released his grip and landed smoothly on the ground. Next, everyone followed Ryan's method. They successfully escaped from the train, but they didn't flee immediately. Instead, they climbed back onto the train, because this train was transporting prisoners of war, and each carriage was guarded by soldiers, and they were preparing to rescue all 500 prisoners of war on the train. Fortunately, this soldier was dozing off, which gave Ryan a perfect chance for a sneak attack. He quietly crept up behind the soldier and strangled him unconscious with a rope. Then he put on the soldier's uniform, disguising himself as a guard. Seeing this, his companion also prepared to use the same method to replace the guard in the front carriage. But just at that moment, the train had reached the station and was about to stop. His companion could only temporarily halt the plan. Soon the guards all got off the train to rest. Ryan got off as well. Under the cover of darkness, he was not discovered. He noticed all the guards were resting on the same side, and immediately told his companion to go to the other side of the train, to open the last carriage, and release the prisoners of war inside. In an instant, they gained dozens more helpers. His companion led the group onto the roof. Then he divided them into pairs. At the right moment, they jumped off the train, and easily subdued the unprepared guards. When the officers on the train reacted, Ryan and his companion had already rushed forward with guns, but before they had time to celebrate, they discovered another train approaching from behind. They quickly shoved the guards into the carriage, then started the train and drove it forward. Then Ryan began interrogating the German officer. They learned the train would pass through 5 stations, and at each station an officer had to personally collect a transit pass. Seeing they were about to reach the next station, Ryan had no choice but to have his German-speaking companion pretend to be the officer and collect the pass, and request a route change. Everything went very smoothly, but at that moment, a German agent noticed Ryan was wearing a US Air Force watch. The plan was on the verge of being exposed. His companion immediately explained that it was Ryan's war trophy. Only then did they successfully obtain the rerouting order, and that was how they left Germany.